Ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks.
And this is Ito.
And we are the Carbonation Conversation. Wrapping this MoonKnight season finale.
Gods and Monsters.
And if you like what you're hearing, like what you're seeing, don't forget to hesitate and subscribe to the Carbonation Conversation on Podbean, Facebook, and YouTube. And don't ever forget to hit up MoBeats89 if you ever need any audio editing, music production, logos, Twitch, all that good shit.
All that good shit. Did you hear Facebook is getting rid of podcasts though?
I did, those sons of bitches. But they can still like our page.
Yeah,
and, we can still post post some stuff. Oh yeah, we do got an Instagram page now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I do have a question for you before we talk about this beer. You like the new logo?
Yes, I do.
I know it. Check out our new logo, as always, made by MoBeats89. Definitely. I think it's basically on everything now. I think I can switch it all and shit. Anyways, what do we got here?
We got some Phase 3 Brewing Company P3 pills.
All right. I'm trying to find more like German pale ale, anything besides IPA, because I feel like, the shots when we be taking them, plus we by the end of it, we be like,
I know. And we're not big IPA guys.
That's true. I am going to start, trying to sneak in a little couple of light ones. But anyways, Happy New Beer.
Happy New Beer. I like it.
All right. That's lighter than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, same here. It's 4.7%.
Yeah, okay.
And it's made here in Illinois.
Hey, shout out.
Lake Zurich, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of shout outs.
I was just about to say, and don't forget, I guess I should say not don't forget, but as I always mention, if you do subscribe, like our page, and all of that good shit, this shout out is for you. All right. So now we are here. The finale. 6 episodes. Quick thoughts. What did you think?
Well, this last episode was the best episode of the season. It was great. Of course, it's the shortest episode of the season as well. I thought it was great. Overall, it satisfied me at the end, but I felt like it took a little while to get there.
Yeah.
The first couple episodes, you heard how I reacted to that, but at the end, it all came through. You even felt for Steven, who was originally getting on my nerves,
Exactly. That's true.
He came through at the end.
All right, cool. For me, I thought I still liked the last episode better. I thought this episode was really good.
Well, the last episode was just so deep and dark, if anything. You know what I mean?
That's what I
know.
I love that deep and dark and shit.
Darkness likes the darkness.
But so it's, for me, I did like last episode, but I really did enjoy this one. But I do really feel a little bit, I wanted more,
Of course, yes, of course.
Definitely more explanation, especially towards the end with all of that extra shit. I was just like, really?
To me, the way it ended, it was like just the beginning.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And
like, I want more. Like,
exactly.
come on.
And I'm already hearing talks that they're kind of like no season 2.
Yeah, because they labeled it as a limited series.
Yeah.
Like
can't end the
once they do like that. But
they're
saying what they're saying is now he's gonna maybe start going into the movies.
Yeah.
Like certain cameos and stuff.
Things like that.
I wouldn't put it past it in Thor because it's all about gods, the God Butcher. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be because of the multiverse. That's why Zeus is going to be in this and all that.
Christian Bale playing that guy?
The God Butcher,
Yeah, the God Butcher. Okay, cool.
And Russell Crowe was playing Zeus.
Oh, didn't know that. Hey, I love how like the major stars are like slowly.
Yeah,
they're
right?
like, okay, now that you basically got rid of or killed off all the major characters pretty much, now we can come in. We can be side characters and different stuff. I love it. All right. So let's get going. Let's talk about MoonKnight. It does open up after basically
continues from episode 5 or 4, like after Mark gets shot. So they show him laying in that water, and Harold's guys pull him out of the water and stuff, and he makes his little comments and stuff, and he was like, sorry for whoever's there, Steven, Mark, or anybody else, you know, kind of hinting and stuff.
Exactly.
So.
And he gets Ammit's statue.
Yeah, he
like
takes
the
the
relic,
exactly.
statue, relic, whatever you want to call it.
They give it to Harold, and this whole time Layla's in the background watching. But for some reason they forgot she was there.
Yeah, and
you know
it's so
like,
funny because they're looking, he's doing his thing. And is this when he gets an upgrade on his staff when Layla goes Metal Gear Solid and like there's somebody behind her?
Yeah, she like takes him out real quick.
I know. I was like, whoa, he's behind. He's behind her. She still whipped him, man. Layla is bad, man.
Yeah, I like how sometimes too Harold has these little lines that would say sometimes we need the cold light of death before we can see reality.
Yeah.
And he places the scarab, the golden scarab, on his chest. Basically he don't need it no more. So that's when his cane turns into like an axe.
I know.
Or something.
I was like, is that a dragon
like
head? I was like, holy shit. Or maybe it's an alligator.
It's the alligator. Opened up.
Yeah, I was like, okay, somebody got an upgrade. Like, you go to the store the days, you're like, hey, bigger. You like,
power up.
I know, and he definitely does. When he leaves, but before he leaves, Layla, she does confront Mark's dead body.
Yeah, she mourns him for a little bit,
and she got that revenge look on her face.
Of course,
she's about to go.
Yeah, she takes the scarab, opens it up because of course that leads to Ammit, so she basically uses it to follow them.
And so at this point, Harold's men are just traveling and they get stopped by police and
by Egyptian police or whatever, and he's just coming out like, hey, calm down.
It's okay, but boom, he was like, I forget the motherfucker in Power Rangers with the same staff. He's like, boom, and then the wave.
Lord Zed?
Yeah, then the wave went and basically
it judged everybody instantly, and only one person survived it. Stuff like that. Layla's in the background hiding with the people, and this is where in the last episode where they were on the boat and you saw like the souls flying. They're like, there's so many souls. That was that part.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool how they worked in there like that.
And in the meanwhile, while Layla's hanging in the back, like she's trying her Metal Gear Solid stuff to get into, she's ready to go.
And then there goes Towerette speaking through the dead, like, don't do it. She's like, what the hell? You know what I mean?
Look at how freaky.
Right.
And she would come back up and it's like, hey, and basically she explains that, hey, Mark and Steven still need you. Does Tyra mention Kanju at this point, or does she just say, "Hey,
she's like, you need to free Kanju
so
in order to save Mark," and basically she's like, you can be my avatar, and Layla's like, nah, I'm good, I'll do this on my own type of thing,
because she's seen the damage, at least what Kanju can do. And so they head back to the
Chamber of the Gods.
Thank you. Because I was about to say, Steven's love place. They
climb up the pyramid, and he uses the staff again to open the door. And that's when the gods start feeling like, what the hell is this disturbance and stuff like that. And they realize, it's Harold.
Yeah, Kanju was right.
They didn't say that, but of course, know.
And what kills me is Harold walks in, he's like, we don't even need to do this. Like, I did not know he upgraded to God.
Yeah. He was like, you guys, what did he say? You guys are judges, not warriors.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Don't do this type of thing. And he takes them out instantly, basically.
So, I do have a question for you. Did he kill the avatars?
Yeah, the avatars. The gods. So they help to get new avatars.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because he puts the fucking staff down, boom, wipes them out completely.
So while he's doing this, Layla dips off to the room with the other statues to look for Khonshu.
And she's looking through.
At this time, Harold smashes the Ammit statue, because you have to smash it in the Chamber of Gods in order for it to be released.
I knew it had a smashing thing.
So they smashed it, and then the first time you get to see Ammit, and I liked how. Yeah, I liked that.
Yeah.
I like she looked. I was like, wow.
That fucking god damn it, I can't remember the fucking character from DC, but I'm pretty sure he would be pretty turned on about Ammit as Megatron just jumps on my fucking lap.
You're horny ass cat.
I know, right? Get down, buddy, get down. Thank you. But yeah, Ammit, I mean, I love the graphics, the detail.
Yes, even the voice. I was like, is this somebody famous? So I had looked it up, and it's nobody famous, but in Middle Eastern, she's very big in Middle Eastern movies and voice and stuff like that. Her name was Asaba Mubarak, something like that. But yeah, I give her props because I liked how she did the voice and she did good. But yeah, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but she did a great job. I think.
Yes,
you know what I mean, doing the voice.
Man. And she's like, who do I have to thank for taking me out of my 200-year prison, basically? And Harold's like, you don't even need to thank me, Google. I'm just your servant.
And he's like, your scales are unbalanced.
Yes. And basically he says, he says something along the lines like, I would have hoped me getting up to this point and releasing you would have balanced the scales. But if you need to take me out, I'm cool.
Willing, right?
I'm cool.
There's plenty of other people who are balanced that could serve you. Yes. And she was like, my last avatar was balanced, and you see how that worked out.
Yep. And she also says your scales are balanced because your scales are unbalanced because of what you are about to do.
Right.
I was like, oh shit,
exactly.
It's just about to go down.
So he does submit, and she's like, your death is delayed.
Yes.
And they basically, he becomes her avatar.
Yep, and he gets loaded up. At this point, Kanju and
Layla smashes his statue. He comes out, and he says, I do not sense Mark Spector in this world.
I assume he went out with a good fight, right? He fought to the very end, and she's just looking at him mad as fuck.
Right, Layla. How would you like to? You know what I mean?
I know, he gives her, do you swear? She's like, whoa. She's like, fuck you.
You fucking Mark life up, so fuck you.
I know, right? And they go at it back and forth. I love that shit. And he's just like, oh, little scrub. And he's zooming, and he goes and
she's like, Mark didn't trust you, so I don't trust you.
Goes and sees Ammit real quick, and she's like, hey, I feel like, man, either Kanju was a player back in the day or the women gods just love him. And she's just like, hey, you're looking a little old there. He's like, I've seen better days and you. You know what I'm saying? They have a little conversation before things get fucking heated.
Yep.
But he straight tells her, like, I cannot allow you to pass. Now, at this point, I do recognize that the show was giving us little clips back and forth of Kanju and Ammit. It was like, a little clip, and then you went to Mark, and he is in... Where is he at this point?
He's in the Field of Reeds.
Okay, so he's in the Field of Reeds with Tower at, and
she's telling him you're free now, you're at peace, and he was like, what about Steven? Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, he's stuck in the Duat, and he was like, yeah, I'm not good with that. And it basically started walking backwards. You see the field disappearing.
I thought that was badass.
Hell yeah.
Man, I really thought that was badass. And I love how she was just like, hey, you're supposed to be free. Hey, if you turn back, you cannot come back. It doesn't work like that.
Yep.
And I thought he was going to try to rescue him, but what I realized, he's just like, no. Like
he just didn't want to leave him. He can't do that. That is him. And he gave his little speech, basically saying, you're my superhero.
Yeah.
You're the one that saved me and made things protected me when things went bad. That was a pretty deep speech.
Yeah.
And he takes that completed heart and puts it in his hand, covers it while he's turning into sand himself. And it was that combine and make it right. Then all of a sudden the doors of Osiris start to open, the gates. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, and Steven is just like, hey, you came back for me. Now, meanwhile, again, I'm gonna go back to Ammit and Kanju, because now at this point they're duking it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, Layla, he can't trust Layla at this point. She ain't finna do it. So they are getting it in. And I didn't realize that I was like, I guess, because they're on the same plane, right?
Exactly.
But it seemed like Ammit could fuck a person up. I'm saying by just her look.
Well, of course. That's what I feel like, that she was a very powerful, apparently, god. I guess she, just because of her her vengeance or something. Like she like I guess they need the other guys they can't just kill or something.
It was so
it's
crazy.
Like, right.
I just remember Harrow saying, "Oh,
because
that's
why
the wind blowing."
Right, that's why Khonshu. Well, yeah, of course, because the other realm. Yeah. But that's why they are so kind of close, I guess, because they both deal with vengeance. But she deals with shit that hasn't happened yet. So yeah, and Khonshu can't get behind that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And she's talking about the balance being the scales being unbalanced, and he's like, you're a fucking hypocrite. Yeah. Your avatar is unbalanced. You know what I mean? That makes no sense.
And then Harold tries to get in. Oh, don't
listen to him.
Shut
right.
the fuck up, Harold. Let the grown people talk. Like, for real. And so we go back to Mark and Steven, and now that they are up, I am assuming the Duat recognizes, like, hey, we got two motherfuckers who are back to life.
Yeah, so the sand...
Better go and get them. Like, it's like the movie Returns in this bitch. It's like...
A big-ass wave of sand's coming. They're running towards the gate, and here comes Tawaret with the boat.
Hey,
coming through!
I love that. I wasn't sold on the character. I don't know. I don't even know the actress who did it. But I was like, you know what? Okay. You only gave it to me for 2 episodes. I do. You know, I'm in. Blocks him soon as Mark and Steven crosses the door.
Khonshu
senses him.
Mark's
boom. Goes and sees him. They have a conversation.
Yeah, because when he senses them, even when Mark comes back, he calls out to Khonshu as well. So that he comes through, he saves them. You see him wrapped up in the MoonKnight suit. The bullets fall out of the chest and all that shit.
Do you swear?
They go through a whole little flashback. Right? They show little things.
I do love the MoonKnight theme. I really do. That theme.
Oh yeah,
man, I love that theme music. Anyways, go ahead.
Yep.
You want me to go?
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, and so he's turning the MoonKnight, and then
first thing I just thought about it. First thing he said was like, Layla turned you down, didn't she?
And then he's like, Steven pops out and he goes, hey, so let's negotiate. The Khonshu is like, would you like to do this in this time right now?
And he's like, hey, you're not. I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you, Mark. Steven. Yeah. He's like, hey, we're a team now. We're a package deal.
Exactly.
And negotiation and negotiates basically their release after they help them out.
After they do that, and Steven even mentions like you were getting your ass whooped back there when we summoned you back, bitch.
Yeah, we saved your ass.
Life. Right. And so they agree.
Yeah, they agree. Then we go back to the chamber. Osiris is, I guess, still he hasn't died completely yet, and he's telling Layla that the chamber is the most powerful place for them. That this is where, if you want to trap Ammit, you have to do it here.
Yes.
So he dies, and then she calls out to Tawaret.
And he does say that you need a lot of gods to be here, or their avatars to help, and he needs to
from here we need to imprison Ammit in a mortal form.
Yes, basically. And so, like you said, Layla calls her Tawaret, and
Tawaret, and then agrees to be her avatar. At this time, I guess Harold senses it, so he tries to start knocking down the pyramid. You see the stuff falling.
Man, that stab! Can I get that stab?
Right,
man, that's awesome.
And then you hear Tawaret, of course, go, "Hey!"
He's like, "Oh, and I have a really nice outfit for you." I was like, "Oh man." And so as we see, let's go back to Khonshu and Mark and Steven. They're all in agreement.
Right.
And they're just like, how are we going to get there? And he's like, you forget. I am the god of the night sky. Boom! Motherfucker start flying. I was like, oh shit. And
don't forget to mention, just really stuck to me that Tawaret mentioned to Layla about her father. I'll tell your father, he'll be proud of you. He's like, my father, I guided him to the field of reeds.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That is true. I totally forgot that. It was a little bit emotional. That whole scene was weird and emotional, kind of like Beetlejuice is as she's going in and going out. And basically, it's pretty much on. It's more,
Then so they with the cane, he sends this black on the top of the pyramid. Says this blast out, all of his followers now have the power to check people's scales.
And everybody died.
So everybody dying. All the souls are going into Ammit, and she's getting bigger, bigger, and bigger.
Like some fucking Ghostbuster ass villain, bro.
Right. Yeah.
And at this point,
at this point, her MoonKnight flies in, lands on the pyramid. At the same time, Khonshu's confronting Ammit. He's giant too, because he's god of the moon. You know, so
and they are going.
So that was cool.
A tag team tornado match,
it was pretty cool. For right.
It's awesome. Like,
Arrow goes down, and then MoonKnight comes with the knee. Boom! You know, it was pretty badass.
He is using that. What do you even call that?
You talking about Steven or
the actual MoonKnight? That stick that he's using, like, because he was giving it to her with that shit. He had on against the pyramid and shit, and they're having a conversation. And I love the conversation between Ammit and Khonshu, because she's just saying, "Hey, you know, I'm doing what you know." She's like,
"Be by my side."
Yes.
You know, like what are so different between us? Only I don't give them the satisfaction of committing evil.
Yes, and she even tells him to a point, like, you know, this battle is lost. Like, you are not gonna beat me. He's like, but I have a choice to fight. At this time, Harrow and MoonKnight are getting into it, and next thing we know, Layla comes out of fucking nowhere, because I'm assuming she gets tossed.
You see her come out of the
pyramid.
Yeah, you see her come out of there, and then you see the suit first, and then her arms come out with the wings and shit. That shit was badass. That's an actual character called the Scarlet Scarab.
You were telling me about that, like, I think about maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago. Yeah, and she got the knives and the wings. Yeah. And she went and she did her little nice little.
Yeah, she flies in, kind of saves Mark real quick, and then they have a little moment.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, "How is this possible?"
Mark was like, "Baby." Yeah. I was like, "Okay, Mark."
And then Steven comes through, Steven in his costume. "Oh, you look good." I like the way you look. I love the costume.
So I definitely love the new confidence that Steven has, because he says, wait till you.
He's like, you see my moves. And I was like, "Go ahead, Steven." I was like, "Hell yeah, finally." He started snapping with the batons and shit.
He need the shit out of that dude.
That was so.
Yeah. When Harrow,
that was badass. And he threw his baton and came back around, and then it was MoonKnight with it. So I loved how they were going back and forth. That was so
one thing about
fucking awesome.
Still fucking hilarious when MoonKnight was flying him over. He's like, "Oh my god, Mark, take over." Just flying over there. But yeah, the battle was very epic. But at the end, we basically get to a point where Harrow and Ammit, they're powerful, they're overwhelming, they're still kicking ass, and they have followers basically that's around.
So they're double teaming Harrow, but then Harrow basically, they had him pinned, and he starts using his staff, I'm just gonna call it now, to try and kill some innocent people. And then that's when Layla goes over there and saves this little girl from the bus falling over. And then this was another moment there. She said, "Are you an Egyptian superhero?" Okay, in their language.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you how I really felt about that. I really would have loved it better if she just said, "Are you a superhero?" And the only reason is because you can tell the girl was Egyptian.
We're in Egypt.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, that's me being me and a little black kid watching the new Captain America. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Being like, "Are you an African American superhero?" Yeah. Anthony Mackie has a problem to tell me, "Bitch, what the fuck do you think I am?" Like,
I feel like there's a big difference though, because can you name you know what I mean, a Middle Eastern superhero? But you could probably name several black superheroes.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So you can't compare that. It's just like you know what I mean. When Quan Chi came out, it was a big thing. It was the first Asian starring.
Yeah, you're right.
So this was something major.
That's all.
Well,
that's all.
Purposely done, and they even said that like, Marvel broke record or broke the line with the whole Middle Eastern superhero thing, first ever.
Okay.
So yes, it was kind of a major point.
All right,
I would say.
Well, all right. Happy movie. I've been drinking the shit out of this beer. And so
at this point, Layla's fighting the man off, while Harrow gets the best of Mark, knocks him down. So then pins.
They trap Layla.
Layla's trapped to a van, like with they pin her or something like that.
I think they're like shooting at her or some shit, if I'm not mistaken.
At the same time, Ammit's taking down Khonshu in the back.
Everybody is getting defeated.
So then what happens?
I am so mad.
I'm right. Everybody's down. Axe to Harrow's dead. No, he's not dead. He's knocked out, but the damn axe is to the staff. I'm just like,
Layla
what the
is
fuck?
shocked.
Yeah, she's like, Mark, what the hell was that?
And Mark
and Steven's like, that wasn't you, was it? He's like, hell no.
I am so fucking pissed. Can we get a 7-minute action scene? I'm just saying, Mark, can you put that shit like out there? Can we just get that, please?
This
is not the first time that this has happened.
Good old Jake Lockley. You know what I mean?
God, he didn't just fuck up everybody.
Everybody was knocked the fuck out.
Like what? Or
dead. Everybody was dead. Everybody was dead except for Harrow. He was passed out right there.
I need to see what type of weapons this dude is using. That's all I'm saying. Like, okay. So everybody's shocked. Obviously, they bring Harrow back.
Yeah, Layla tells him we got to take him to the chamber. Mm-hmm. So he takes him to the chamber. They put him on this platform, and they start chanting this thing in Arabic. Mm-hmm. And basically, it brings Ammit into Harrow and traps him inside. Mm-hmm. And then that's when Khonshu comes, like, finish it, finish this vengeance, or something like that. And Mark's getting ready to do it, and Layla's like, you have a choice now, type of thing.
And he's all pissed at Mark, and Mark actually tells him, you sound like Ammit. He actually makes that comment.
Exactly. Because this is like, you have a choice now, and he's like, the choice is vengeance. Mm-hmm.
And don't they ask Khonshu to hold up to the bargain in the same scene?
They're and that's when they released it.
I was shocked at that. I was like, man, do you really want to lose this? And we'll get to the ending.
Well, apparently he did want to lose it because Mark was going fucking crazy.
I understand. Shit, man.
But I know that's you. You know what I mean? That's me thinking the same thing. Like, I would think the same shit too. But apparently he's been through some shit. You know what I mean?
What was the third personality called?
Jake Lockley.
Hey, Jake. Are you
but
there?
They don't know nothing about that. You know what I mean?
Who's there?
They know. They gotta know now. There's a third person.
I know. Like, hey, can you give me 7 episodes? There's 7 episodes to be like, hey, who's there?
Anyway. Right, it's gonna be like a episode released later. All the cut fight scenes and shit.
Please, just give me 7 minutes of just how he whooped everybody's ass, and I will be so pleased. I would be so pleased and comforted, and I wouldn't even want to season 2. So I want to see it.
Right, yeah, I get you.
It's like that Simpsons episode. It's like, Marge, that mafia guy, he's not moving. He's gonna do something. Homer, come in the house. What the? Oh, it's like that. They just blew me. I was just like, Anyway.
After they get released, next thing you know, we're back in Dr. Harrow's office.
And this is where everything I'm so confused.
So that was them breaking free of the trappings of their mind.
Okay, so that was just in their
That's all in their mind. Yeah, that whole part in the office, that's basically them fighting with themselves.
So why did he wake up in his own bed again like this was the start of season episode 1? So I was like, was everything in his head?
No.
Okay, so that is very clear.
This is basically him coming out and he just wakes up over there. They don't explain how he gets home or nothing like that. But the only thing that was really in his head was the whole Dr. Harrow's office and all that, the psych place.
And the only other thing that confused me was them saying, we're going to go save the world. How, bitch, you don't got Khonshu? That was what I was saying. Like, what the? I know Mark is a super badass mercenary. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just like, when they said that, I'm like...
Yeah, I know. And then
how?
Apparently forgot that their leg was binded in his face planet.
Boom! And
and then that's how it ended. I'm like, what the fuck?
Fishes?
Yeah, the 2 fishes instead of 1.
I was like, where that other third? Where that crazy motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's
eat the other 2. Right.
I know, right? But yeah,
that does. And then the credits come. I'm like, really? That's how you're just gonna end it like that? I know there's an after shit, but I'm just like, that was a fucked up way to just put the credits.
Damn, I snoozed again. I didn't even see the after credits. What were they?
You didn't see that?
Nope, I didn't.
You stopped watching right there?
I stopped watching. I should know better.
You should have known that.
Yes, I should know better. Please tell me.
Okay, the after credits basically you're in an actual mental hospital where Harrow is. You see Harrow and he spills some coffee and some orderlies like, oh, it's time to take you to bed. And then some guy in Spanish basically says, oh, I got him. I'll take him. You know, and she's like, excuse me? He's like, no, I got it. Don't worry about it. This is in Spanish. And then all of a sudden, wheels him outside and there's a limo. Basically throws Harrow in the limo, takes the wheelchair, throws it on the fucking street or side or whatever, and gets inside. And then Harrow, kind of inside the limo, looks up and you see Khonshu in a suit, wearing a suit, and he's like, you can't hurt us. And he's like, oh, Mark Spector truly believes that after he and I parted ways, I wanted his wife to be my avatar. He has no idea how troubled he truly is. Meet my friend, Jake Lockley. And the window comes down, and then you see this guy's face, and he's different, and in Spanish says, today is your turn to lose, and shoots Harrow. And that's how it ends.
So wait. Okay. I just need to ask you one question. That's all. I ain't even finna get into a big thing about that. Okay, I'm definitely gonna rewatch that.
Yeah.
So are you saying it was still Steven? Like,
yeah.
Was the one who killed him?
It is Oscar Isaac, the actor. It's his third personality, and that's why.
Fucker.
So apparently now Steven and Mark don't even know they're still possessed by Khonshu, but only the Jake Lockley personality of him or something like that. So he's still in there. He's still in there. He's still in there.
Yeah, he's protecting them from Steven and Mark now. Oh my.
Yeah.
I wish we had another shot. Now I'm too lazy to walk over there. Plus we got more reviews to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Melvin Banks.
And this is Ito.
And we are the Carbonation Conversation. Thank you for joining us on this lovely journey. You know, Marvel has lovely stories.
Yes, they do.
Sure we're going to review Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah. You saw it already, but I'm going in a couple days.
I can't say shit.
That's
all I can say
about it.
I will
punch you.
It's funny. This is the first time I've seen something before you. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right?
But yeah, the only thing I have left is, what would you rate this?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I really want to give it a 7. And I think that's probably what I'm going to
And I think, like I said, the last 2 episodes is the main reason why you get an 8.
Save this series.
You know.
And they were beautiful, the last 2 episodes.
Oh, yeah,
so, you know what
definitely.
I'm saying? Like, it was really good. So, but anyways, drink and vibe.
Don't drink and drive.
Peace.